So the message that I heard was, it's kind of like an ancestral message, but how can you believe in anything if you don't believe in anything? Like, how can you want something but you don't believe it to be true? You don't think it can be yours. You don't feel like you're worthy enough for it. How can you want anything and you're not in alignment or receiving what you're asking for, is what I'm hearing. Take what resonate and always leave the rest. Somebody want a rebirth, okay? They want a new beginning. Remember, there's always a new beginning at the end, you guys. Somebody might have reached the end, although we gone to the end of the road. Y'all might have went to the end of the road and probably don't believe that things will be able to transform in your favor. I heard something is leaning in your favor, but how can you know that when you don't see that? Charge ahead with confidence and determination, you guys. Be ready to conquer any obstacle that's in your path. Okay, the obstacles in your path is your ass. Okay, you and your self-belief, or you not just believing that this partnership, some of y'all got a special relationship with you and your Most High God, but you can't really see it because of what your weary eyes has, I heard, deceived you. I heard, why have you forsaken me, is what I'm hearing. But God hasn't forsaken you. Maybe you just going through a period where you don't hear what you need to hear. Is guiding. When it's quiet, that means things is working out in your favor. When it's chaos, that means all hell is breaking loose in your life. Say what resonate and always leave the rest. Somebody is resisting or some type of unfulfilled desires. How can you believe in that it will work out in your favor when you feel unfulfilled or might not be working in your favor? You can't expect something to work out in your favor when you don't believe it to be true. Okay, you're not in alignment of receiving it. Okay, love is not about possession. Love is but appreciation. You guys, what decision do you need to make in your love and relationship? Even with the relationship with you and your Most High God, what decision do you need to make? Because I heard God is not of fear. So if y'all going out there with this fearful mindset, this doubtful mindset, you ain't working with God, you working with your ego. 211 is on my time. A new opportunities, gratitude, emotional renewal. Some of y'all is walking in that new opportunities, but you keep focusing on the old or what could have, should have been, and it's not that coulda, woulda, shoulda, shit. This is definite. What God has for me is what I heard. But don't you dare sit up and feel like the things that you have asked for or what God had promised to you, that is not gonna come. Because I heard God words does not come back in vain, okay, or come back void. All right, some of y'all might be so materialistic. Somebody's worried about some materials and planting seeds of doubt. How can you expect God to move mountains for you when you don't believe in that mountain? God said the only way you can move mountains is by you having that faith and you be ye moved, and that mountain shall go. But as soon as that doubt come in, y'all, somebody's allowing another person to take away a person's faith, or you're allowing reality to take away your faith or some shit like that. Okay, somebody want to win at all costs. It's not like they're allowing the Most High to go with the flow. You know how they say go with the flow with God? When God be moving mountain, let God move that mountain. You believe it's to be done, it shall be. It is so. But when you get in the way with your doubt and your fear and I want it to happen the way I want it to happen, then it ain't gonna happen. What the fuck? Oh, y'all good now? 333. I know we got God in us. We are like God. But them things that we cannot move, that's when our heart. So step in and move things that too big, okay? When they say, God, put it in your hand. When you tell God you putting stuff in your hand, that's exactly what you need to do. Leave it in God's hand, but somebody put it in God's hand and take it right on back out. I don't believe you can handle this. Some of y'all sitting up here limiting God. Limiting yourself too. Okay. Because if you turn it over to the Most High and you believe that the Most High going to take care of what you've been asking for, then let God do his job. Get your ass out the way. Okay, you know how Reverend Ike said, get your butt up out the way so God can do what it do. But your ancestors or whoever, somebody ancestors is trying to move some shit for you too, if that's what you resonate with. But they can't do nothing when you got your ass in the way. Take what resonate and always leave the